Hi people, welcome back to episode 2 of the house renovation project. We are chipboard flooring today, so I'm going to show you the process of what I do to get this down. There's a fair bit to get down, so I hope you enjoy. Right, so with chipboard flooring, I always like to just ping a chalk line through from A to B, measure off one side, measure off the other side, just so that runs through nice and straight. Obviously, I am halfway through, so I did just ping another line through, just to triple check I'm running square, because obviously over so many boards, they can be a little bit out, and sometimes the boards aren't manufactured exactly the same as well. But I always like to start as well the next row with the offcut of my last one on the row before, just to minimise waste where I can. These are old floor joists as well, so these aren't running at 400 centres exactly. Some are 450, some are 500, some are 350, so it's going to be you're just never ever going to get this to land half on your joist. It's just going to be physically impossible without having so much waste, so it just doesn't make sense to do that. So with the first board, I like to just hold it roughly in place where that's going to sort of run to. Now, your honey glaze. Now, this is D4 T&G adhesive. This is just what I've always used. I love it because it foams up. You know, just glaze your joists up like that. And then along this back bit here in the tongue, up to where the board's going to come. Right, so now we've got all our honey on. Just want to place that on and then just get that on there. Sometimes you need just a bit of a kick just to get that nice and tight. Now the glue will foam up through that to create a good solid bond, which is what we want. Just tack a couple of flooring screws roughly in the centre just to hold it in place. Now I probably know what you're thinking, a lot of people do nail their joists, but I always like to use these flooring screws just because they allow for the expansion on the board, and I just feel like it stops the boards from squeaking as well, because these will hold for a lot longer than a nail as well. From Carpenter's Mate, flooring screws. Right, so next board is a Fulham. So these are 2.4 by 600, so I just like to mark 2.4 there, so I know roughly where my board's going for the honey glaze, because obviously I don't want to take that too far, because that just go everywhere, that stuff. So, glue glazer up, just a bit of glue in action, on, drop it in place, a screw, so as you can see, this one's obviously going to need a little cut out around our new stair position, but I'll probably cut that out after, just so then I can get it bang on flush to the joists. So again, full one all the way along, 2.4, glaze it up with the honey. Right, so for those of you about to comment, why aren't you putting 3 screws in the board on each joist? So, I only put a couple in to start with, just to hold it all in place, let the glue go off, so I can just get as many boards down as I can, and then, once I'm pretty much finished, I'll just ping a couple of chalks through, and then screw it all up at the end. Now that all the chipboard flooring is down and temporary tacked, I'm now going to ping some chalk lines through, finish putting in any last screws in where I need to put them in, just top any little joints up with glue as well, and that is the chipboard flooring done. So the next step is putting some stud wall base plates down, getting a feel for the area upstairs. Obviously I'll have to run that by the boss. So I'll get some base plates down later, and I'll let you guys know what position we are putting some walls in the next video. I will see you then.